Hi everyone, I'm Farah and today I will walk you over my Python game that I created last year and how to build a similar game to it as a beginner. So this is a preview of my game. And now we will go through the important stages of the game development process and what I would advise you to do and focus on. Stage 1. It takes about 1 week. It's all going to be about what is your game going to be about, and it doesn't really matter if you're a beginner or an advanced game developer. If you're worried that your game is going to be difficult to build, just think of the general theme or purpose of the game. It can also be inspired by other games like Pac-Man or Mario Bros. Write it down on a Word document or keep a notebook dedicated to the ideas of the game that you're developing. However, I would highly recommend you use a Word document or a Google document, as it will make it easier for you when developing your game in the final stages. Stage 2. It takes about 3 weeks. How are you going to learn Python? If you're familiar with Python or any programming language, that will make it a bit easier for you. But other than that, I really recommend you spend some time learning about Python, even if it is an introductory class on YouTube or other platforms. You'll have to download Pygame, since it is the library that contains all the components that will help us build our game. Stage 3. This stage takes about 4 weeks. It's all going to be about how to learn Python game programming, which is known as Pygame, while building our game. Relax, you're probably overthinking it. First thing I would do is find a really good website that teaches you the basics of building a game that is very similar to yours, so you can make some modifications according to the game you have in mind. For me, I use this website called KidsCanCode website, which I really highly recommend you use it when starting out. It gives you step-by-step lessons to build a game, or you can just use YouTube and pick one of your favorite game developers and watch them while trying to learn how to code. Stage 4. This stage takes about 2 weeks. It's all about getting to code that game. I think it's easier said than done, but the only thing that you're likely to keep procrastinating on is the actual coding, and that can be because you're scared that it's not going to work out and that you've wasted your time. But even if you fail in the first stages, you will still learn from your mistakes. So I would say that set out some time every day for an hour or 2 at a time where you're focused. For me, it was always in the evenings that my focus levels were really high. I would watch half of the video that I'm supposed to watch, then I would try and apply it by coding it in my style. Stage 5. This stage takes about 1 week. Deciding the feature of the game. So we already planned our game in stage 1, but we need to make it appear in our game. You can use OpenGameArt, which has loads of free pixel characters and objects, or you can use Canva if you have something specific in your mind that you would like to include in your game. And I think Canva is a great website if you want to create your own characters and backgrounds. Feel free to experiment which website works best for you. Stage 6. This stage also takes about 1 week. You're probably near the end of the game creation process, probably figuring out how to debug your code from an error in your code, and it's probably just some errors in variable naming or just wrong code logic. I would advise you to write comments on each section of the code so you can deal with each section independently without really being overwhelmed by the massive amount of code you have to deal with all at once. Also, you can use ChatGPT to help you figure out what is the issue with your game, like asking these prompts, like first ask, can you guide me in developing my game? And then you can say, why is my game why is my code insert section of code not working, or the image is not appearing? And also you can ask like, can you help me find the issue with my code? And then you can insert the section of the code that you're finding issues with. Just make sure you make a separate page on ChatGPT dedicated to the game development questions you're going to ask it. And stage 7, you're done. Well done on your hard work. Now, you can share your game with others on GitHub if you want potential employers to see it, or just your friends and family to see it. I think it's a really great way to advertise your game by making a post on LinkedIn or Twitter that you created a game, and attach your GitHub account so everyone can see your brand new game. I've also attached a Notion template that will help you guide you in your game development journey, hopefully, and I'll link the resources to it in the video. And that's all for today. I really hope that this video helped you and inspired you to develop a game, or keep going if you're still developing a game. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, comment down below what stage you're mostly afraid of, so I can make a video on it in the future. See you in the next videos. Bye.